Okay, we're with Brad Marsden at the Tea Party rally in front of the IRS, the Boston version. These are taking place all over the country today, Brad. About 30 people, not as big a turnout as you might like, but rather short notice as well.
Well, yeah, it was short notice, middle of a work day. That's always been a problem with conservative Tea Party rallies.
Yeah. A fair amount of media, though. You are getting some coverage, considering all that's going down to Oklahoma. Any coverage is going to be tough today.
Oh yeah, I'm actually very surprised, and it's and it's not just nobody's. I mean, it's Janet Wu from WCVB, Frank Keller at large. Yep. So it's not only coverage; it's quality coverage. Now,
this story has been out there for almost a year, and the media treated it as a joke until the Inspector General's audit. Do you think that this scandal, really, of all the other ones, has the potential to hit home with people?
Well, Peter, I really do think it does, but I would argue with your statement that this story has been out there for a year. I mean, you're one of the hardest working bloggers on the internet, and you and people like Stacey McCain and other conservative bloggers, truth seekers, have been talking about. I mean, we've been talking about this since 2009, 2010. But with the revelations from the woman named Lerner, the testimony from Miller, this is just getting too big to ignore.
How credible is the argument that the low-level workers decided to do this on their own to you? I wrote a piece today suggesting that that's rather brave in this economy to do such a thing with a civil service job.
I would say the chance of it being a decision by low-level workers is zero. And even if it is, you have a president who basically ran on a policy of demonizing conservatives, demonizing the Tea Party, demonizing success. So at some level, somebody felt justified or emboldened to make that decision.
Now, there's one thing about this scandal that strikes me in particular, and that's that if this doesn't get punished, and if it doesn't get punished with jail time, does this become the new rule? Who's ever in office audits the other side?
Oh, I think it can, and I think there are a couple of real dangers. I mean, the woman who oversaw this office, about tax exemption, is moving to be in charge of enforcement at the IRS of Obamacare. And if she's going to make these kinds of decisions, and we now know she lied about those decisions and lied about how the news came out. What's the difference between targeting Tea Party groups over their tax-exempt status and, well, perhaps giving added scrutiny to companies, let's say, that are in the oil and gas industry on their implementation of Obamacare, and conversely, sort of taking a blind's eye on corporations and companies more agreeable to a particular administration.
Do you expect the hearings and people testifying under oath to bring a much different story than what the left is trying to tell?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Miller, acting commissioner, or now ex-acting commissioner Miller, is just digging. I mean, talk about a shovel-ready job. I mean, he's just digging a hole deeper and deeper and deeper. And somebody had a great post. It was actually Sarah Rumpshaker of Sunshine State Sarah, who is an attorney, and she said, if, as we now find, Obama's chief legal counsel knew about this in April and didn't tell the president, then that is legal malfeasance on his part.
Well, the hearings and what's going to come from it isn't going to go away anytime soon. Brad Marsden, thank you very much for your time.
Hey, no problem, Pete. Thank you.